We are living in extraordinary times. The pandemic has changed all our lives. But while we are restricted, wildlife is free. In moments of crisis, the natural world can be a source of both inspiration and escape. So we are taking you on an adventure. To some of the wildest places on Earth. Bringing together spectacular stories from Planet Earth 2 and Blue Planet 2. And accompanying this special journey, there's a new score created by Hans Zimmer and Jacob Shea, who composed the music for the original series. Performed by the BBC Concert Orchestra, and featuring on piano the award-winning artist Dave. Working remotely on opposite sides of the Atlantic, they've come together to create a visual and a musical feast. Our adventure will take us to some of the most extreme environments on Earth. From the hottest deserts to the freezing poles, and from highest mountains to mysterious kingdoms underwater, where against all odds life flourishes, giving us all a message of hope for the future. This is Planet Earth, a celebration. Atlantic. Off the coast of South Africa, it collides with the warm waters of the Indian Ocean. Spectacular winter storms create colossal waves. But one species turns these turbulent seas into a playground. Bottlenose dolphins. They are extremely intelligent. And with this intelligence comes playfulness. They surf. And as far as we can tell, they do so for the sheer joy of it. The coastal waters of South Africa teem with life. And below the surface, one of the greatest of all kelp forests, which is home to some truly extraordinary creatures. Including one smart individual who's found rather ingenious ways to survive. Barely visible except for the pulsating siphon through which it breathes. A common octopus waiting for prey to pass by. A crab will do. The octopus sets off in pursuit. And then lurks with the patience of an ambush hunter. But the octopus shares the Cape waters with a great concentration of other predators. Fur seals and sharks. They all eat octopus if they can find one. And pyjama sharks are experts at hunting in the undergrowth. Time to disappear. But these tough-skinned little sharks are small enough to reach deep into crevices. But the octopus is far from finished. She slips her tentacles into the shark's gills. That prevents the shark from breathing. When caught out in the open and vulnerable, this octopus does something truly extraordinary. and never recorded before. She disguises herself with a protective armor of shells. The shark can sense its prey. But the shells confuse it. In a forest full of hungry mouths, superior wits allow this octopus to stay alive. Surviving in this submarine jungle can be a challenge. But above the waves, over 700 miles to the north, lies a world with challenges of a different kind. The Namib Desert. It's the oldest desert on the planet, believed to have been dry since dinosaurs walked the earth. Life here for a hunter is as hard as it gets. A pride of lions, one of the very few that endures this desert's scorching temperatures and lack of water. A herd of oryx, the only prey within 20 miles. Out here, there is no cover for an ambush. It will have to be a straight chase. They have failed, and each failed hunt brings the lions closer to starvation. To find enough to eat, the pride continually searches an area the size of Switzerland. Three days and 100 miles later, and still no kill. These are desperate times. A dry riverbed on the edge of their territory. The only animals here are giraffe. But these one-ton giants could kill a lion with a single kick. Lions seldom tackle such formidable prey. But this pride can't go on much longer without food. The whole pride must work together as a team if they're to succeed. Two lionesses lead the chase. Others race to cut off possible escape routes. The giraffe has the speed and stamina to outrun the pride. But it's being chased into a trap. Up ahead, the lead female waits. It's now up to her. Most lion hunts end in failure. But no lions fail more often than those that live in the desert. And yet, for generations, despite overwhelming adversity, they have managed to endure.